The Shaw Guild hosted the 15th annual garden tour in Niagara-on-the-Lake, where residents took part in self-guided tours of 8 beautiful properties.
This year we have 8 houses on our garden tour. There's 5 in Old Town, 2 on the Niagara Parkway, and 1 in Queenston. And we try our very best to have 8 gardens every year on the tour. But this will be our first ever fall garden tour. And I was told this morning we were over 700 tickets sold.
Jane, roughly how many volunteers have come out to support this event?
For the garden tour, we have upwards of 110 to 120 volunteers helping us support this event today, and it really takes each and every one of them. We have people from greeters, we have our cashiers at the desk, and then we have hosts and volunteers throughout the garden, just helping to make everyone's experience as enjoyable as we can. We have upwards of 2 master gardeners at every garden, both for the morning shift and our afternoon shift. And they just bring a real level of experience.
We're on a lovely piece of property, lovely gardens here. What are some of the key things that you're going to point out to the people that come here today?
What I really like about this property is all the hedges. It kind of reminds me of the estates in England, where you've got the hedges, you've got the privacy. Back here we have some English oaks. Down there we've got the columnar beech. We've got some black cedars in here. We have a lot of old trees on this property. Some of them are over 100 years old. That, to me, that's the attraction. And basically you can go anywhere on this property and have shade, or if it's a sunny day, you could probably find a place where you can get sun. So they have a lot of sitting areas. They've got the one at the back here. They've got one on the side of the house, one at the back of the house, and then one around the other side of the house. So there's lots of places where you can just relax.
Judy and Peter, what made you decide to come on board for the event today?
We love the Shaw. We've always supported it, and we just saw this as a perfect way to give, and to give others an opportunity to see some different gardens.
And to enjoy what we have here. So it really is a property that should be shared with the community.
When people walk through your gardens, what's the feedback?
I always say this is not a gardener's garden in a way, because we don't plant a lot of annuals. It's all perennials, and it's just a lot of repeats. Most people are really interested in what can be done by just repeating the same plantings over and over again, and we felt at the time when we were doing the landscaping here that for a property of this size, to have a lot of things, it would be too busy. So we like the notion of keeping it simple and easy.
I always said that Niagara-on-the-Lake was a wonderful place to live, and I truly mean that. It's our spirit of community, and everyone from your neighbor next door through to one of the merchants here on Queen Street. It's just a beautiful place to live.
The weather couldn't have been any better for today's event. Proceeds from the garden tour will support the Shaw Festival. In Niagara-on-the-Lake, reporting for The Source, I'm Jennifer Wittig.